Hi, my name is Niamh and I'm a parent to a toddler. In the first year of his life I experienced housing difficulties. I was living in a small studio apartment in Dublin and I wasn't working at the time. When my son was born, the landlord was pressuring me to move and I knew the accommodation was too small for my little family's needs. From when he was 6 weeks old, every day I would put him in his carrier, get on a bus and search around North Dublin viewing properties. So when my son was 4 months old, I was offered a job, but when I looked into childcare, I realised it was too expensive and I couldn't afford to work. I realised I was in a poverty trap and the only way to escape was to return to education, finish my degree and get employment that would sustain me and my son, my rent and childcare. The search for accommodation continued for months. I knew my options were running out and I was at a real risk of becoming homeless and I would have to move into a hotel or a homeless hub. But when all was seeming lost, I got a phone call from Dublin City Council and they were offering me a council property. After recovering from the shock, I realised that myself and my son would have a secure, stable home from which to build a bright future from. Now, nearly 3 years later, I'm in university and I'm going into my third year of a degree of sociology and social policy. None of this would have been possible if I didn't have a stable and secure home from which to build from. My son is in a local community creche while I'm in education. We've built up friends, supports in our local community and the future's looking very bright. I'm living proof that when the state provides help, I can fulfil all those responsibilities. Lone parents are at high risk of suffering homelessness and being in poverty. I know from experience that when one of those three responsibilities falls, whether it be housing, childcare or employment, everything falls. I'm asking you to support Focus Ireland's campaign calling on the next government to ensure all parents are protected through income support and job security. This campaign is vital if we are to stop all families becoming at risk of homelessness. Thank you.